Starlings, and welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and star into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so much for being here for the first time. I am glad that you are here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for coming back to watch another one of my videos. If you've been watching my content and haven't subscribed yet, please take the time out to go ahead and click on the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you know when I'm posting new content, and so that you can be kept in the loop with what I am doing. Lastly, to those of you who are my members, my Capella members, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and support. I am so blessed to have you as part of my Capella circle. If you are interested in being part of this incredible community, where you get access to my free mobile app, you get access to chat with me in the app. You also have access to daily guidance videos, healing videos, monthly healing, what you need to do for the month, what you need to overcome for the month, like blockages and things like that, a whole bunch of other things. Please check out the description box below or head on over to capellawellness.com. Click on the Capella membership category in my menu on my landing page to see what you're being called to and to try it out for 14 days. Some of my memberships do offer a 14-day free trial. You can cancel at any time. Some of those memberships also include unlimited access to all of my extended videos, okay? What was the last thing I wanted to say? So we are going to be doing your reading for the end of January, all right? There will be an extended for this video, so if you're interested in what the extended is going to entail, please wait to the end of the video. I wish you guys a happy new year, a fantastic 2023. Lastly, if you would like to sow a seed into my mission work, into this channel, you can do so by making a donation or selecting an item from my wish list. Those links are in the description box below. May that be returned to you tenfold. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Gemini. How are you? I hope you are well. Happy New Year. Even though it's towards the end of January as I'm recording this, but still, I owe that to you. Hope you had a good one. Hope your new year is off to a good start. So, Gemini, if you haven't seen my other videos recently for January, I'm changing things up here. Okay, my guides have asked me to only do 2 readings per zodiac sign per month. So what we're going to do is we're going to see what you need to know, what guidance you need to be cognizant of for the beginning of the month and the end of the month. So that's the first 2 weeks and the last 2 weeks, okay? 7 of Pentacles is showing out there. So what I'll also do is I'll only publish 2 zodiac elements 1 week, and then the next week the other 2 zodiac elements. So that means 6 signs per week for the beginning of the month and the end of the month, okay? And there's no set schedule. I go by what my guides tell me to. When my guides say air goes first, then water for that week, and then whatever else, that's how I will, that's the schedule I will follow. I follow God's schedule, just so you know. And then I will also be throwing in other readings during the week as I am called to do so, to include the Divine Masculine check-ins and the Divine Feminine check-ins. So, what we're going to do here right now, Gemini, is we're going to see what you need to know. Whatever comes out, whatever Spirit wants you to be cognizant of, as I said, for the end of January 2023. Okay? Now these cards all want to go back in there. So I guess I'm done shuffling here. Alright, and then we are going to get guidance on how to best navigate these energies for your spiritual growth, because that's what this is about. And lastly, we're going to get your wellness tip for the end of January 23, because this is also a wellness channel, mainly mental, spiritual wellness channel and spiritual growth channel. There will be an extended for this. The link to the extended is in the description box below. I will talk about what the extended entails at the end of the video. So let's see, Gemini, what Spirit wants you to know right now. What guidance do we have for Gemini for the end of January 2023? Wow, please and thank you.
we've got Aquarius shooting off, hitting my faith it till you make it sign. So we got the star card, Gemini. I'm pretty sure you saw this fly over there and hit the sign. Wow, that was pretty powerful with the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck here. As you know, I channel a lot from these cards, so I'm going to go through everything that comes through. I'm going to convey everything that comes through. I'm getting a lot with this already, and it's Speedy. I'm hearing Speedy Gonzalez, but it's with this Page of Swords because it's air. That's your energy, guys. You may be dealing with another air sign, all right? Or you've got strong air in your chart. I know I do. But and the star is air. It's Aquarius. So you've got some strong Aquarius as well. There's something happening with the new moon in Aquarius. The super moon, which is January 21st. It's coming up, okay? So I'm getting very strongly. There's something that's activating with that new moon in Aquarius. And as I said, it's a super moon. This is going to be big stuff here. So with the star card, Gemini, you're encouraged to keep the faith. That's why it hit my faith it till you make it sign. And I was actually adjusting this sign as I was preparing my altar to do the reading. So that's not a coincidence where they said, Jess, you need to readjust it. And then they told me to readjust my camera. Hopefully you can see it. So maybe I got to move it over a little bit, but there, salt lamp. But anyway, you're being encouraged to have hope and faith here. But faith is stronger than hope. Faith is knowing that God is going to do it. Hope is more like, well, hopefully, maybe it will, maybe it won't. Faith is like, God's going to do it. That's why the sign says here, faith it till you make it, right? So there's something that you got to keep the faith in. I'm getting strong faith energy with this. Because the Page of Swords is at the bottom of the deck, they really want you to watch your thoughts, okay? Because the Page of Swords is about ideas, it's about thinking, it's about keeping your mind clear, all right? So that you are able to receive clarity of thought. And when you are maintaining that faith, your thoughts are also in alignment with your higher self. You don't have clouded judgment, all right? It's kind of like the Ace of Swords in the reverse. And the Page of Swords is holding the Ace of Swords. He's making sure that he's got this sword in his hand, the clarity, the divine intelligence from God, okay? To know that whatever it is that you be hoping and wishing for, it will come true, but there's a belief in this. There is the faith in this, okay? Don't stop believing about Journey, is what I'm hearing. I was really pulling that through when I was watching the Dolphins game, but God had other plans. But anyway, believe in the miracles, Gemini, because they are going to happen. But if you don't believe in them, they just won't happen. It's just how it works. The star card is chakra alignment too. Some of you need to do some chakra healing, okay? I do offer that as a service. If you're interested, go to capellawellness.com, click on the healing category. We'll get your chakras balanced. We'll see exactly what chakras block or chakras and exactly how we're going to tackle those blockages so that they're cleared. Okay? Full alignment of those chakras is necessary to help you raise your vibration so that you're able to manifest these things that you're dreaming about, you're wishing, hoping for, you're trying to have all this faith in, okay? There's also something about having faith in the work that you're doing. Some of you are writers, you're communicators. There's something with social media. You may have like a social media platform, like you're on YouTube, you're on Instagram, you're on TikTok, something along those lines. This is something new. You're really coming out of your comfort zone with regards to you speaking your truth, because this page is the one who speaks nothing but truth. But there is a shadow side to this page where the page over time as a child was always afraid to speak his or her truth because of trauma, or because people were telling them these things that they knew in their heart weren't true, and then they were afraid to say what was really what God was telling them, that type of energy. So holding that sword there, you're being asked to have that faith in your communication abilities, all right? Especially if you are out there on the world stage, in a sense, where you're putting your face out there, you're putting your truth out there in whatever way possible. There's some sort of written communication too for some of you, with the manner in which you write your words. It could even be poetry involved in this. Blogs even is what I'm getting that too. So Spirit is really encouraging you to believe in yourself. And with this Aquarius energy, it's about being your true, authentic self, exposing yourself. She's naked here. She's letting all full frontal, in a sense. She's allowing herself to just let loose. She's just, I don't care if I'm naked. And of course, that doesn't mean to literally be naked, but maybe that might be for some of you. I don't know. Nude model or something. I don't know where that came from. I just got that. But anyway, it's more about you being free and clear of these inhibitions about who you are, especially if you're worrying about your physical attributes with regards to being on a social media platform. Okay, I got hung up on that, and I talk about my story all the time with my divine counterpart, who said, Jess, you need to stop. What was it? I should have it memorized by now. You don't like showing your face. Thank you for reminding me. Right? He was right. And then when my guides told me to start this channel, and then later on to start doing lives, which was putting me out there, and then at the end of the year said, Jess, you're going to be fully in front of the camera going forward. And when they told me that, I said, let's go. God, let's go, Spirit team. Let's go do this. I wasn't hesitant to do it because they were preparing me to do these readings with my face in it. And that is a huge, incredible feat for me, like you would not believe. I would hide behind my bangs for years. I'd hide behind my hair, everything. People, whatever, my own self. I would hide my true self. That is uniqueness. This is authenticity right here. Thank you for the confirmation, Holy Spirit. Not only are you being asked to be your unique self, that's where your power comes from, guys. You're being asked to have faith in that, to be true to you, to not be afraid of being out there. Okay? To not be afraid of communicating your truth. You guys are the communicators. You're supposed to be very well versed, very skilled in this type of energy right here with the Page of Swords. But being out there too, okay? Your truth needs to be heard, Gemini. And don't get caught up in what everybody else is doing. I'm a case in point. My son's a double Gemini, okay? He's Gemini Sun and Gemini Moon. My son's brilliant as all hell. I was getting hung up on something that I did with a short that I posted today. And I said, Julian, what do you think? Should I keep this here or run it through the whole video? And my gut was like, yeah, you don't have to run it through the whole video. It's like the text that shows up. I had two pieces of text on there. And he said, there's no need to put it there, Mom. That way it can take attention to the focus of what's written there and people pay attention to what the video is about. And he was right. And I said, well, look at this YouTuber. Like, she has her text throughout the whole video of the short. And he goes, Mom, why are you being like everybody else? What is it that you teach, Mom? My son even fucking knows. My own son calling his own mother out. Right? And he was right, because I went back to, well, this person's doing it this way. Look at all the views she has. Julia's like, no, Mom, that's not you. You don't do everything like everybody else. And he's freaking right, because I don't. I've never done things like everybody else since I was a child. And then at some point, I tried to fit in and try to keep up with the Joneses, do what everybody else did. That's not being in my truth, right? Especially with speaking my truth, and people will look at me like, what the hell did you just say? You're crazy. That doesn't make sense. That's not right. You're wrong. You know how many people would tell me I'm wrong? And what would I do? I'd back into a corner. When at the end of the day, later on, not that I needed to be right, but later on, God was showing me, just, you were right all along. It's the point of the truth. The truth that you had spoken was right all along. Not me being right, the truth being right. Righteous and just, right? That's what we're here to do. So with this star card here, for the end of the month, guys, you're going to be really shining your light, and you're going to be communicating to others in a way that is unique to you and only you. Do not go by what everybody else on social media is doing, Gemini. You guys are brilliant. You're very intelligent. Don't start conforming to the masses, is what I just heard, okay? You need to embrace your uniqueness here. Again, that's where your power comes from. Some of you are meant to literally be stars, okay? You're going to be very well known for how you convey your truth, how you just go out there and you're not afraid of what you look like, how you're dressing. You're not going to be afraid of speaking your truth and being out there, and it's full frontal, okay? Maybe that's what I'll title this at. Go full frontal, Gemini. Period. I think that's what I'm going to title this video as. Go full frontal. You need to set yourself apart from everybody else. That's what God wants you to do. That's what he wants everybody else to do. It's not just Geminis here. But what I'm hearing is that you guys are on the front lines of being the leaders in this type of communication where you're not inhibiting yourself and you're going out there saying, you know what, fuck that. I'm just going to be Gemini here. And we get a bad rap, do we not? Oh, we can't be trusted. Oh, we're like indecisive. That's the shadow sides of us. Because we know so much truth because of that divine intelligence that we're initially blessed with. We give into that fear sometimes where it's kind of like you turn into Page of Swords in the reverse and you're like, I don't want to say that because people are going to look at me weird. I don't want to say that because people are going to say I'm wrong. I'm not going to say that because people are going to be like, what the fuck are you talking about, Gemini? Like, everybody else says it's this, but you're saying this. You need to make sure that you are connecting with your guides, your angels, and your ancestors, God, everybody up there in the 5D, to make sure you are in alignment with that truth, because you are getting that divine intelligence, that truth from up there, not down here. That's not hell. Well, it could be hell, but I'm talking about the earthly plane. I'm pointing at the floor. This is you continuing to be in tune with your spirituality. And some of you are actually talking about spirituality and what spirituality really is. It's not fucking yoga all the time and meditation and listening to solfeggio frequencies. You know, I got this playing in the background, but there's a point to this. You get what I'm saying. There's more to spirituality than that. Do you know how many people who say they're spiritual, but they don't follow what it is that they are listening, they are ingesting? Oh yeah, I'm all about the people, Aquarius energy. It's like 70s, peace, man, love, peace, love and light. What does that mean? What does that mean? You can say love and light all day, every day, but are you living it? But again, the real truth in this, think about this for a minute. What does that mean? Well, the light is right here with the star card. What does that mean when we say love and light? I don't say that. There's nothing wrong with saying that, okay? This is my belief. Now, I can say whatever the fuck I want because I know my guides are channeling the information through me to tell you. I'm more about illuminating your well-being. That's what I say at the end of my videos, right? Illumination. I illuminate you, and then what happens, something sparks in you, something opens up, where you're more receptive to that divine intelligence. You're more receptive to what they are telling you up there and not being afraid of communicating that, okay? So again, you're being encouraged to just go full frontal because that is your truth. And do not be afraid of doing that. You will get opposition. You will get people looking at you like you're weird as all fucking hell, but it doesn't fucking matter. Because you're being Gemini, okay? Duality, guys, that's what we are, the twins. We've got two sides to us. But we've got to learn how to manage those two sides of us. Okay? This is kind of weird because they're reminding me of this idea that I had for a second channel, and it's going to be kind of the other side of me. So now I have to figure out, oh shit, I got to think about that too. And it's going to be, I'm not going to be doing tarot on that channel. And now they're kind of pushing me to go really get that done. Here we go. Anyway, maybe some of you are starting a second channel or starting a second business with the communication or something like that. But anyway, this is your time to shine, Gemini. That was the theme for the week. Right? I mean, don't hesitate on that truth that you want to speak. You will feel so free and liberated. You will feel so much like yourself, and you're going to be like, wow. There's so many other people out there in the world who are hiding behind their own truth, that won't show their face in the camera. I was there once. I'm guilty. But once you get over that hump, it just becomes like second nature. Why? Because it's your nature. It's your authentic, unique self. And you feel so comfortable in it. You don't worry about the competition. You don't worry about what everybody else is doing, because you're just not worried about jack shit, because you're being you. It's like when my masculine told me in the video chat, be you, be who you are. And every now and again, when I feel like I'm not getting anywhere with who I am in this channel and me speaking my truth, and it's like, why don't more people listen to me, or why don't people get it? Or the other side of this is, I'll lose clients because I'm being completely honest here. Whether with written word or spoken word or channeling, whatever that is. But everything I'm getting is from the Most High. Everything I am getting is from my higher self. It's from the 5D. And I know what the difference is, if it's coming from my ego or from them. And now, if I'm so open up and receptive to that, with my chakras being cleared, whatever I get, I say. And sometimes it seems weird to me when it just comes out and I don't even have a thought to it. It just flows out of me. When you get to that point, Gemini, you are in the zone. Okay? You are totally in the zone when you're like, wait, did I just say that? And you're not afraid of what you say. You don't try to take back your words, because you can't take back your words, right? And you just let that out there. I'm also getting a message of there's some miracle happening here. Some wishes coming true. Somebody's been watching you, or a lot of people have been watching you. There could be you're getting communication about starting something that may seem challenging, where it's going to put you more in the spotlight. Because like I said, some of you are going to be famous for what you're doing. You will literally become a star in whatever it is that you're doing, but that's because you're doing it differently than everybody else, Gemini. Don't hold back on what you know is right for you. So some of you, you're being looked at heavily, you're being watched, you're being spied on, people are like observing you. And they are, sometimes they drop their jaws. If you're on social media, they drop their jaws with the things that you say, right? It's kind of like the weekly that I did when I talked about the Ace of Pentacles. If you haven't watched my weekly, watch it. And I had got a hit about the communion, the body of Christ in the Ace of Pentacles. I had never gotten that before. That came from up here. Not from Jess. It came from up there. So there's something about you saying things that are jaw-dropping. You're actually trying to wake people up by doing that, Gemini, by getting them to think more clearly, to think smarter, not harder. Right? With that Page of Swords energy right here. So, again, people are watching you. There's something shifting. There may be an actual shift with this new moon in Aquarius. And we've got Mercury going retrograde in a few days. What day is it today? I'm recording this on January 16th. 2 days, Mercury goes retrograde. The 21st, a few days after that, we have the new supermoon in Aquarius. Right after that, Uranus goes direct. Uranus rules Aquarius. We've got Aquarius right here, guys. You're being heavily influenced by this new supermoon in Aquarius and all the planets going direct, and Mercury is your ruler of your sun, moon, rising, whatever. You know, Mercury, let's just say Mercury rules Gemini. Right? There's something about communication coming in around that time, where this new supermoon is going to push communication in your direction. And Aquarius can also be communication because it is air. There's a huge truth coming to you. And there could also be somebody's communicating with you to kind of be more in the spotlight, to be more out there. This could also tie into public speaking in a larger audience. Or you coming up with that idea of starting something on social media, putting your stuff out there, or doing another project. Which is what my guides were telling me, and they're kind of poking at me again with it. And I'm like, oh my God, because the title of the channel, I need to see if anybody else has that title, because it's a funny title. And I'm going to be talking about things that I myself even have a hesitation of talking about. That's my next step up with truth in the communication, putting myself out there. I knew I was being prepared for something. But anyway, here we go. There is communication coming in for some of you. This is the other group of you. There's somebody here who's just going to be like flat out honest. You're going to get a text, a call, a letter, email with this Page of Swords. This person is going to be full frontal. They're going to be honest with you. They're having all this faith in this. What I'm hearing is that I've been getting this. They've been drafting up the letter. Apparently the letter is now complete. I was just told the letter is complete. So it's written, it's done. Apparently there's a little bit more tweaking left. Somebody's following the astrological transits. Or an astrologer or somebody said around when Mercury goes direct, and we all know when Mercury goes direct, oh, do the paperwork, sign the deeds, send the note, send the text, send the email, right? Because Mercury retrograde, things get misconstrued. Correct. So it looks like somebody's waiting for Mercury to go retrograde and then waiting for this new supermoon in Aquarius, because the supermoon, do I have the Moonology deck on me? Because they wanted me to look at it. Shit. The supermoon energy is going to heighten this, and it's going to give them more good luck is what I'm saying when they send this message in however way, or they call you. But this person is like praying to the heavens. They're believing in miracles. They're believing in the impossible. They're trusting in the universe that when they hit send, when they communicate, that all will be well. And I'm getting all will be well, because apparently the astrology is going to be in their favor with this. And with Uranus ruling Aquarius and Uranus going direct right after that supermoon, that's expect the unexpected. Expect communication when you least expect it, okay? There's going to be some serious truths coming. And here's the thing, guys. If somebody's communicating to you, like being fully their authentic selves, showing the world who they are, showing you who they really are, you need to be receptive of that. You need to let them talk. You need to hear them out. Because if somebody is giving you the God honest truth, they are in alignment with God, because truth is of the divine, no matter how hard it is to hear. Some people do not like to hear that type of truth because they get triggered. I was telling this to a client of mine. If somebody doesn't tell you, call you out on bullshit, Gemini, like Queen of Swords energy, that's air, okay? They don't really care for you as much as you think they do. It's like when my masculine called me out on my bullshit, he goes, you do not like showing your face. Like, why are you hiding your light? He flat out said to me, you gotta shine your light, girl. That's what he said. And he said, be you. Be who you are. And I was like, oh man, you called me out on it. And I was a little triggered at first because I kind of already knew that. But he was the first one to ever say that to my face. Which means that even though with everything that ensued between us, he really did care about that about myself. The people who tell us the cold, harsh truths are the ones who care about us the most. That's something that some of you need to realize. What a lot of other people need to realize, not just you, Gemini, but the whole planet needs to realize. When you get triggered, you get bothered, and it's kind of like, oh, this person, I can't believe they said that to me. You're coming from a place of ego because deep down inside you know they were right. And it's not about them being right. It's about them seeing the divinity in you and calling it out. Okay? So when this person communicates with you, they're going to say some things. But if you are in alignment with your higher self, you're your true divine feminine, divine masculine, this truth is not going to bother you. You're going to be okay with it. Because you know that truth is everything. It's love. It's divine. It's power. It's peace. And who doesn't want that? So there is some communication coming. If you're in alignment with that, if you're not hesitating on that, there's the Chariot, Cancer energy coming after that Page of Swords here. Someone's ready to take action. They're following their divine guidance. They're having the self-control and balancing themselves off well enough to communicate with you. This could also be for others of you with regards to getting some information from someone, a call, text, email, about wanting you to travel or move, relocate, to go work with them or something, which is going to cause this like stardom type of thing. You're going to be more out there. You're going to be more full frontal. Oh, now I just got another hit. Okay, thank you, Holy Spirit. So there's a lot with that Chariot. But there's some of you where somebody's moving towards you. They could literally be showing up at your door. They're going the distance. It's so funny because I was listening to the Ricky Martin song, No Importa la Distancia, which is in the Hercules soundtrack, the Spanish version. And that was helping me about me going the distance with my projects, with what I'm doing. You are capable. Stay the course. Whatever God is leading you towards, you need to trust that He's going to get you there. He's taking you to where you need to be. But you've got to be in your truth right here. You got to have that self-control and take action when God tells you to take action. But there is also somebody here who's taking action and communicating with you. Or you're going to get communication somewhere. Again, it could be around the supermoon in Aquarius. I want to come see you. I really need to see you. Or like, I'm traveling to see you. Or I'm already on my way. Okay? Or it could be with a job prospect. Hey, we want you to come down here to California. We want you to be part of this project. We want you to do this with us. You're going to get more exposure. Some of you are going to get more exposure, especially if you're already on social media. Now, the top of the deck, look. It's a 10 of Cups. You are going to be happy, happy, joy, joy with whatever this communication is. There's working together with someone, that there's a harmony here. Idyllic peace. Something that's going to make you like beyond over the moon happy. It's not the moon, and we talked about the super moon, but there's the rainbow there. It's like somewhere over the rainbow or over the moon happy. there is communication coming from someone where they're going to be honest with you and say, hey, you know what? I want to blend our families. I want to get married. I want this union. I want to have this beautiful life with you, because now I see that you can bring about this happy home, this divine love, this divine marriage, this beautiful family, this beautiful relationship. This person sees you as that missing piece to having material and emotional wealth here. Like both of them. You can have material wealth and not have the emotional wealth, guys. What type of life is that? You can have all the billions in the world, and when you have this disharmony and like depression and like no frivolity, no merriment in your life, you're not living. I don't care who you are. You're not living if you've got all that money in the bank and you're kind of like Debbie Downer and sulking, and you have no happy joy in your house. In your marriage, in your family. This is a divine couple. It's a divine marriage right here. Everything is joyous under the sun. Like rainbow is that sign of peace and hope and tranquility and blessings. Everybody's just having a grand old time here. So this is nice, Gemini. This is really nice. I love this for the end of the month. But you gotta be in alignment. I can tell you all day, every day, miracles are happening, Gemini. Wishes are coming true. This is the wish granted by the divine. God already grants you the wish, Gemini. Your job is to get into alignment with it. And that is 10 of Cups. You being happy, joy, and blissful before the miracle happens, before the wish comes true. You gotta feel it before it happens. I believe Wayne Dyer? Somebody correct me, please. Wayne. Mr. Wayne. Thank you, Mr. Wayne. He talks about that. You gotta feel it. This is not a see it to believe it. You gotta believe it before you see it. It's the other way around. That's when the miracle happens, and it comes in divine timing. So let's see what guidance we have for you. Wow, it's flying out in that direction again. The Great Severing. Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. Do things out of love all day, every day. What does this say? Let all you do be done in love. That is also Aquarius energy, the love of humanity. Now, Mars is already direct. It's still in its shadow period, but we're coming out of this. Cut out that anger. Cut out those conflicts. Somebody could have been angry for not being in their truth, or somebody's angry at somebody because they called them out on shit. That's on you. You cannot be angry for somebody for calling bullshit on you, Gemini. I'm going to be flat out honest. You just cannot. It's why I said when my masculine called me out on my bullshit. But if it weren't for that, I wouldn't be fucking here. I wouldn't be telling you what is my divine truth. I'd still be the fake Jess, or the Jess that wants to hide behind the curtain. Who wants to live their life like that? You're not comfortable in that skin, Gemini. So if if you're angry or there's conflict because somebody flat out told you the honest truth, you know deep down inside that they were right all along, because they saw that divinity and they trying to call that out. You cannot be pissed off at somebody for doing that, Gemini. You can't. If somebody's seeing who you really are and trying to bring that out of you. Because when you're not your divine self, your blessings don't come in, your miracles don't come in, you're not in alignment with it. The bottom of the deck is Earth, learning how to be human in the world but not of it. You want me to read the Great Severing? We have human emotions. Yes, I said it. But well, when he called me, my divine masculine called me out on my stuff, I'm like, oh shit, man. And then what did I talk about? When we're not speaking our truth, we're coming from a place of fear. Because we're afraid how people are going to perceive us. We're afraid how people are going to look at us, think about us. It doesn't matter. Because my masculine also told me how people perceive you is not who you are. And it's not. Let them gossip. This is also gossip and chit chat and bullshit, rumors. Let them say shit. Who gives a shit? Let them talk about you. God knows what's going on up there. He knows what your purpose is. You know what your purpose is. Let them talk. Some of them are probably saying all that about you because they're jealous. I'm sensing jealousy all of a sudden. Because they are not living their purpose. They aren't their true selves. They can't be full frontal with people. They can't do it. But that's on them. Not on you. The Great Severing. This is a shadow card. One that may feel confrontational. Don't be afraid. It's here to bring to the surface anything that's standing in the way of letting in love. The warring planet of Mars is our constant reminder that it's important to soften, forgive, and find our way back to love. There are many things in the human experience that make it difficult for our heart and soul to stay open to the never-ending source of love. We're all wounded, and our unconscious wounds inflict wounds on others. It can feel like a never-ending dance we can never escape. If we aren't careful, before long we'll see the world as a scary, dangerous place where fear and anxiety roam free. If this card surfaces, it could be for two reasons. Firstly, for you to acknowledge the difficult emotions, situations, conflicts, wounds, and fears that are causing you pain and anxiety. And secondly, for you to find your way back to love. When we're hurt, it's normal to close off our heart to the world, to let the painful experience confirm the agony of separation in earthly life. Soften and find your way back to love anyway. When fear, anxiety, and paranoia paralyze you, it's normal to want to hide away from others in the world. Come out of your cave and soften your heart anyway. We're all innocent children spinning our way around the world. Find a way to see the innocence in all people, especially yourself. And when they say innocence, I also hear divinity. How are you cutting yourself off from love? How can you soften towards those who have hurt you, Gemini? Earth. Okay, I'm pretty sure I know my alphabet. Do you tend to long for the stars or be more in the physical? How can you find greater balance between the two? Thank you. Now they're reminding me, you guys are starseeds. A lot of you are starseeds. Most starseeds are drawn towards transcendence. Transcendence might be significant for you. That might be the name of your channel. That's what I'm getting. Or there's transcendence in there. What you do. They're more comfortable with the angels in the heavens. Life on earth can be more difficult for them. If this is you, you're being reminded that you chose to be a soul in a body on earth. And you're being called to focus more of your energies in the physical world. To learn how to be human, a soul in a human body, fully present to what life on earth has to offer you. We're all souls having a human experience. We have to learn to be in the world, but not of it. Okay? I know, guys. It's a very challenging thing to do. And that's why we talked about being in your truth. Okay? It doesn't matter what anybody thinks about you, what anybody says. Again, that Page of Swords, it could be like gossip and stories and rumors about you. Stop. Let it go. Let it go. Some of you got to stop getting caught up in social media, and we're going to pull your wellness tips for the end of January 2023. And these are digital detox cards, okay? So in the extended, guys, we're going to look into what's blocking you. It's important to know what your blocks are, chakras and stuff like that, so that you can be more in alignment with your guides, your angels, be more in alignment with your higher self, so that you can get that clarity of thought and you can like really be in your true divine self. We're gonna get additional guidance. We're also gonna see what's going on with your person, and what unspoken messages they have for you. Now, with your messages from your person, they're also giving you additional guidance, okay? Because your counterpart, your soulmate, whoever, it's another teacher of yours. Remember that. Because you are here to learn too, Gemini, with that Page of Swords. So, what wellness tip do we have for Gemini for the end of January 2023, Holy Spirit? Archangels, galactic families, Pleiadians, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Wow, your cards are just flapping out there. Kind, funny, loving, and happy. Write down some words that best describe you and your loved ones. I said watch your thoughts. Watch what you're saying to yourself too. Ooh, pizza time. Try and recreate your favorite takeaway meal. Maybe some of you really like to eat pizza. Maybe do something different with the type of pizza that you're ordering. But as it says, try and recreate your favorite takeaway meal. Maybe this is like creating it in your house, doing something very creative with that. There's like creative energy with that. So bottom of the deck is set internet-free hours and spaces. There's something here for somebody where somebody gets a lot of takeout. Like you're ordering. Okay, so social media, internet, the phone. Somebody here likes to order out a lot. Okay? You know who you are. I'm not knocking on you. But there's a reason why this card came out for some of you. Try and recreate your favorite takeaway meal. Okay? Now with this other stuff, kind words. You and your loved ones, okay? Maybe some of you, your loved ones are gossiping about you or saying shit about you or whatever. Rumors. Find some nice things about them, guys. We all have a nice side. We all don't have dark within us. We don't. It's not just that. There's a balance, okay? So if you're, write down those things. It's funny because I totally forgot to do my wellness challenge for my members. Oh my God. I gotta do that after this. The takeout, guys. Some of you are doing too much takeout. Grubhub. DoorDash. I forgot the other ones. You know what I'm talking about. All right, Gemini. I'm going to go right into the extended after this. So I will see you there. Remember, we talked about it's going to be how your person, what's going on with your person, the unspoken messages for you, what they want to say to you as far as your guidance goes. We're going to see what's blocking you and how we're going to overcome those blocks, okay? And whatever else Spirit wants to tell you. If this is resonating with you, by all means, check out the description box below for the link to the extended, all right? If you have any issues with accessing that, please let me know. If you go to capellawellness.com, if you click on the extended videos page, the category in my website and the header, it'll take you to the page that has all the extended videos there, okay? All right, Gemini. If I'm not going to see you in the extended, this concludes your reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would really appreciate it. I wish you the best today and always. I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess with Capella Wellness. Starring out.